Alrighty, welcome to a random evening tuna stream. Hello Gwen, hello Melvin. I hope you guys are doing well. I just got back from helping my mom pack to move and felt like doing some lace. And if I'm doing lace, I might as well stream it, right? So here we are. But I literally just settled in, so I need to untangle, like, everything. So we're gonna start with untangling. Exciting day for Gwen, so quite good but also exhausted. Do you want to talk about it? I like hearing about exciting things. Sorry, this is off camera. I'm just tightening up some bobbins that got a little long before we really dive into actually making lace. Hey Axel, how's it going? Okay, these aren't too bad. Lengthwise. That's right, your cast reveal went up! You were announced for your voice acting role with Red Moon Mountain Productions. I need to actually, like, sit down and check this out, because I've been so busy. I knew about it, but I haven't seen it yet. But I'm so excited for you. This is so cool. Probably won't be on long. You were trying to sleep, but that really hasn't been working. Then again, pain meds, and then normal. Yeah. Well, it's nice to see you, Axel. I hope you feel better. Super quick little reveal, and you've shared it everywhere. Yeah, I've seen you post it. I just haven't had a chance to actually check it out yet. Almost done disentangling here. Just a couple more, and I can do these without my spike, I think. Here. This is one pattern that would definitely be much easier on a flat pillow, as I've said before. But as I've also said before, I don't have a flat pillow and I don't feel like making one right now, so we're gonna just tough it out and make this work, which so far, so good, I'd say. Just a little fiddly. So this is an interesting pattern, because normally you can kind of see underneath here, you work in a zigzag as you work down the pattern, but if you can kind of see under here, this is more of a squarish grid, so I work across, but not in a zigzag. And I haven't done this kind of thing exactly before. I understand how it works, I think. but it involves bringing this guy down one and crocheting it into place before I bring it across. Let's see if I can do this neatly. Having these pins up is not helping, so I'll probably push these down in a second. There we go. Nice and snug, and put the pin back in. Go ahead and push that in. Where's my pin pusher? Push these in until I need to pull them out. That might help me out a little bit. Should go a little farther. Things I could have done off stream, but didn't. As usual, sorry for the squeaking if it's coming through the mic. That's just the nature of the foam I used to make this pillow. Alright, that should be plenty. Okay. This is also an interesting pattern because ordinarily you would do more or less the same stitch all the way across an area, but in this one we alternate. I'm excited to see how that ends up looking. Here, I work these side stitches. Make sure they're straightened out. looks right. Make sure this is all nice and neat. And back across we go. The paperwork you signed this morning before surgery was hilarious. They actually said once the stuff is gone, it's gone. We can't put it back. Like it's about time. You've only been waiting for 5 years. When you first told them to chop them off. Well, I'm glad you finally got it done. I know what a relief that can be. Pins just so I remember what's what. This guy. Oh, I should work that first. Better. Up before I lose track of it. Cross twist. Right. And then I crochet it in place. Okay. I'm getting the hang of this. A little fiddly, but not bad. crochet it down one, that's right. Okay, I'm slowly getting the hang of it. I'd like to say... Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so happy for you, Axel. Really. This whole thing can be such an ordeal. Hey, Womb Raider! Thanks for the raid, welcome in! How was your stream? I'm sorry I didn't catch any of it. Kind of on a time crunch with this piece. Yeah, how was your stream? How are you doing? It was good, glad. Oh my gosh. 2 raids right in a row. Magical Quill, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh no, Womb Raider, your scroll frame broke. Oh. Oh man, though. 2 raids at once. Welcome in, everybody. If you haven't seen me before, I am Spectral Tuna. We do bobbin lace here. I'm currently making a sparrow. Yeah. Pretty straightforward here. Thank you, Magical Quill. I'm pretty happy with how it's coming out. I hope your stream went well. What were you doing? Looks like you were crafting as well. And I just flung a pin across the room. That's okay. I'll find that with my foot later. Knitting today, working on the 2nd sock of a pair. Oh, that's awesome. I haven't knitted socks before, but I have done gloves. So I know the satisfaction of getting to part 2. In there. I think I see how this is forming up. I think this is going to be really pretty once we get a little farther into it. Okay, and now I need to do some zigzagging with this pair. Every time I catch a glimpse of it in the corner of my eye, I'm still so happy with how the stripes came out on the wing. I know I've said it like a billion times, but I think it looks so nice. Mom told you to cancel because she had an appointment today at 11. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's... If you're gonna fall, the hospital is the place to do it. Glad he didn't get hurt, though. This is all straightened out. This is some very dense cloth stitch here on the edges, so I need to make sure I'm very particular about straightening everything out, just so it stays tidy. Back over, and then I can do the central part again. this into the wing again. Place. Back in there. And on we go. Oh no, I have to crochet one more down below. I'll remember that by the time I'm finishing this section. I'll catch on. This is a really interesting fill stitch. I've never seen it before, this pattern. And it's neat because it's a mix of two different ones. One that usually forms X's and one that normally makes sort of a star pattern. So the combination is really interesting. What did I think of the kids' prom clothing? They looked amazing. I'm sorry I didn't respond when I saw them. But they looked so good. It's amazing how big they've gotten, too. I mean, I know, obviously, it's been ages since I've seen them, but... man. Seeing kids grow up is a trip. Especially when you don't see them frequently. I don't know. It's just more shocking that way. shorten some of these up. They've gotten a little long. Hopefully I don't mess up the order these are in. So while I was gone over the weekend, Glitch did some rearranging. We had talked about moving my streaming setup and my crafting setup into a different room, and he did it, and it's awesome. And I keep thinking, oh no, how am I gonna find such and such thing? But he managed to move everything in, like, exactly the same order. So everything is exactly where I would think to look for it, like within reach of my streaming setup. Which is pretty darn cool. I think I'll be clear to rotate the pillow a little bit soon. So it's not up on an angle anymore. Which might help me keep things from rolling around and getting confused. Like that. Go. Just one pin, please. My fingers are still really calloused from my big sewing project, so I still am having trouble picking up just one pin instead of 2 or 3. Because I can't feel quite well enough. Need to post a picture of the parrot. Oh right, the giant parrot, right? The book Robert got from one of the people in his school library. Yeah, we need to see the giant parrot. Okay. $25 at Walmart. Two feet 1 inch long. That's a big parrot. For $25. That's awesome. move this guy back across. Yeah, I think it's time to rotate this pillow so it's not tilted anymore. Something under here. There we go. You put him in pets. Excellent. I can't wait to see. Bobbin almost ran away completely. But I caught it. quiet. I'm a little bit in the zone here. It's one thing I love about lace is it's very meditative for me. Hey Sunshine, how are you doing? Good to see you. Photo dump, but the book is called The Pirate Primer. I think I have that book. I read it when I was first becoming a pirate reenactor, way back when. You're a fat chick with Haagen-Dazs. Yeah, that sounds like a good way to be living. I could go for some Haagen-Dazs right now. Or some Ben & Jerry's, maybe. Really any ice cream. I freaking love ice cream. I'm definitely an ice cream in any season kind of guy, but I love summer because all my favorite ice cream places are open. I wish they weren't seasonal, but they're just like windows, so I guess I understand why they aren't year-round setups. Take this a little more. All right. It's always hot in ice cream season in Texas. That's fair. Yeah, some people say that when it's cold, it's not ice cream season anymore, but I think most New Englanders would agree ice cream is an anytime food. Go. Picked up McDonald's on the way back, including McFlurry with Oreo. I love those. You eat according to what you're listening to. Okay. Oh, I've seen I'm Not Okay With This. That show was awesome. I really liked that one. Shame it wasn't renewed for a second season. McDonald's with a working ice cream machine is indeed pretty rare. I normally go to Dairy Queen. Where I am, the nearest Dairy Queen is the most reliable fast food place in the entire area. And they've been ranked, like, #1 in the country several times. #1 Dairy Queen several times. So I'm a big fan. Hello, pumpkin hats. How's it going? You've been okay? Good to hear. I'm doing alright. I have been very busy lately. Which is why my streaming schedule has not been much of a schedule lately. But I have a bit of a self-imposed deadline on this particular bird. So I'm streaming at 9 o'clock at night. But why not? I love doing this anytime, so it's all good. Yeah, I've had streamers I follow do the surprise can't sleep streams. And honestly, that's tempting. Unfortunately, we just moved my streaming setup into the bedroom. So if my partner's sleeping in here, I shouldn't stream. Probably. That might wake him up. Yeah, I like DQ better too, but sometimes a McFlurry is exactly what you need. If you can find a working machine. Growing up, the computer was in your mom's room, and you're a really loud typer. And you were booted out of the room at 10 p.m. if you were writing, because you type really loud and she couldn't sleep with all that. That's valid and relatable. I also, when I get into a typing frenzy, it's not quiet. Probably a good thing I'm on a laptop most of the time now. That's much quieter than mechanical keyboards I used to have. Stealth typing, almost. You type so loud even if you're just, like, writing one sentence because you type loud and fast. You live with your fam now, and your mom and you share a wall, but the walls are thin. You like a super clicky keyboard. Me too. So when you got a new one, you got one that was clicky but, like, less loud. My partner found... We both really like good, clicky, mechanical keyboards. But he found keyboards that instead of going click, 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 they go thok, thok, thok. It's like a... what to compare it to? Almost a bubble wrap kind of sound. You got the, what's it called, brown switches? I haven't heard of that. But yeah, the Thok Thok keyboards. I'll see if I can get a link from him, so you can at least hear what they sound like. They're really satisfying. My grip is not good today, apparently. Flinging my bobbins all over the place. Your brother has one that sounds like a typewriter? That's amazing. But dangerous in the hands of noisy typers like us. But also so satisfying. At one point you had a grip on reality, but it broke. One day you will get a typewriter sounding keyboard. Yeah, that's the one thing I don't... Well, I do and I don't love about my laptop, which is that it has very quiet keys. It's nice to know that I'm not bothering anybody, but I love the sound and the feel of a good mechanical keyboard. You have long nails and type mega fast. Your hubby goes, how's that keyboard not on fire? You hate laptops because of the mouse situation. Honestly, same. I do not like touchpads. I use my laptop with a Bluetooth mouse. I can function with a touchpad, but I really don't like it. So I've got a nice sort of lap desk that I use that has room for an actual mouse, which is how I keep some of my sanity, what little I have left. Alright, we're nearing the end of this section, so I should pay attention. Out of the way for now. Twist. Pin, cross twist. Your first job, you were working on a laptop at work, and every day you went home and grumbled about the mouse. Axel, that's hilarious. Your current job, the keyboard was dying and they let you choose the new keyboard, and you were so excited because the one that was there when you were was one of those compact keyboards with super flat tiny keys. You felt like you were working with Barbie's keyboard for 4 years. Happy Meal toys are Stranger Things at McDonald's? Okay. I don't want the food, but I like Stranger Things. How do I want to do this? He just gave you one of the toys? That's cool. I love when that happens. Okay. So... this pin goes back in. And this pair is done for now. So throw it out to the side. This pair is also done for now. So we'll crochet that in here. Get this. It's one of those moments I need like 15 extra hands. Let me push these down. That'll give me a little more room to work with. Under there. Go. That pair's done. This pair gets crocheted in. Here. Okay. Pin back in place. And on we go. Just up a little bit. Give you your right arm, but you don't know how it would help much. Ah, EDS, yeah. Okay. You temporary pin there. This whole mess down. Nice and out of order again. Not too bad, it looks like. There we go. Okay. So I'm not sure how long I'm going to stream tonight, having never done a nighttime stream before. I figure I'll go for at least another hour. See if I can get to a nice stopping point on the legs, maybe. Maybe even finish both legs, we'll see. Chico, welcome in. How are you doing? Meh. I'm sorry you're meh. I'm doing alright. Been busy, but mostly good things. And streaming late at night for once. Well, not late at night. Just much later than I normally do. Health was definitely correct and was confirmed by your latest set of physical therapists. Yeah. Tight in here again, so hopefully I can see what I'm doing. Oh, I see. Okay. We are getting rid of more pairs. I'm glad the stream can help, Axel. Same pin. Fortunately, there's plenty of room in that loop. Oh, I'm so glad to hear their... Oh, I love hearing that. That makes me so happy. That was exactly the vibe that I set out to do when I decided I wanted to stream. So, having people say that they find it soothing or relaxing, or that they come in to listen to me while they fall asleep, I take it as a huge compliment. So, thank you guys. I really appreciate hearing that. those are done. This pair's going down here. Hey Bowman, welcome in. Good to see you. Make sure that pin is in a good spot though. Yeah, there we go. Ghost Stop shirt was funny even though you couldn't wear it because it wasn't a button up. Just glad you got that off your chest. I love that one. I'm also going to say you're getting sleepy, but you hoped it wouldn't be offensive. Make sure these are in order. There we go. You found the tank top on Amazon. Awesome. Almost done with the body of the bird. Just gotta tie these in to the existing bits, and then tie some knots and cut them off. Which is the fun / terrifying part, of course. Right up there with taking the pins out. Okay, let me see what I have. I have 3 pairs. Do this pair into the same loop, I think. Good. This one I'll do between the stitches. Get wrong one. Glad I spotted that when I did. This one. Go. Enough. These two will go on this little loop. Hey, Evil High, thank you. How are you doing? Okay. Can start tying these off now. snipping them. Tomorrow is your Friday, so you can relax for a few days. Good. Good, good. Yeah, this part is terrifying, honestly. Absolutely terrifying. Especially because I think sometimes I don't know my own strength and I pull too tight and I break the threads before they're done tying. And then I have to do a repair before I'm even done with the project. Saturday you're off also, so you can go to Salem. Very nice. Bought tickets to Count Orlok's Nightmare Gallery for their special exhibit. Awesome. Oh my gosh, Axel. Yeah, fortunately, we are looking at the backside of the bird, so no one's really gonna see the thread ends when it's all done. Because I'm gonna be putting these in a frame. Love me some bird ass. Why am I having this stream so late into the night? Because I'm not able to stream at my usual time this week. But I wanted to work on this a little bit anyway because I'm hoping to have this done by Saturday. Well, actually I need it done by Wednesday because that's when I'm leaving again. To help Kai move. So I'm basically streaming when I'm able this week. Thank you. I appreciate that. did hear about the meteorite. I didn't hear it when it exploded. But I heard all about it. I was actually on the Cape when it happened. So I'm surprised I didn't hear it. Kinda wish I had, that sounded so cool. I love space stuff. I read that they found the coordinates for where it likely landed. And, I'm hoping someone with a big magnet can go out there and try and pull some chunks up. That would be so awesome. And there we go. Body of the bird, all done. I'm kind of happy with how I did the beak. It's not my best, but it's not my worst. I'm so bad at these little triangles, so I'm not unhappy with how it turned out. I'm actually quite happy with it. But they're not perfect. Thank you, Axel. So now I gotta turn it upside down. I'm gonna do the leggies. So let's push these in real quick. Because they will just be in the way. And the world turned upside down. Probably don't need to do all these pins. Just make sure I do a bunch so I have room to work. That should be enough. What's a satisfying noise? The squeaking as I push the pins in? I'm always worried that's really annoying. Well, good. I'm glad it's satisfying. Okay. Prop this up again. Try and get it so it doesn't wobble too much. Yeah, Axel, having Hamilton stuck in your head is like story of my life from 2015 through 2018. I was living and breathing Hamilton those years. Oh, I know. Sorry, I gotta rearrange the inside of my basket. Hopefully that helps. There we go. Much better. I'll do the left leg first. some pairs together again so I can use them. Drop my scissors. Do this on camera so you can at least watch me tie the knots. It's a weird knot, but it works really well. Makes teeny tiny little knots. So I got 2 there, and then I need 3 more. You just wish your kids got as obsessed with Hamilton as you were. Before they grew out of the shirts that you got them. There's 3. Okay. Get these closer to the same length. Too far. Toss a pin in here. Wait, hang on. Where did I leave off there? With a cross. Set that to the side for a second. This way. Nicer. Hey, thanks for the new follow. Welcome in. The Catman, welcome. Nice to meet you. Hey, Banana. Yeah, I'm on at night for once. Just trying to get this done before I wanted to be able to give it to its recipient. But hello, it's nice to see you. Catman, I am making a lace bird. Let me see if I can turn this so you can kind of see. It's a little lace sparrow. I'm making it out of bobbin lace, which is sort of a braided woven lace. It's one of the oldest forms of lace, invented in the Renaissance, around the 15th or 16th century. And I am a super duper nerd, so I got into making it a few months ago, and I've been having an absolute blast with it. Gave Lily 2 of your shirts that you outgrew. Very nice. You still have your 2 tank tops. Excellent. Oop. I meant to pin that down below. It's a very narrow area, so I want to make sure I get that right. Here. And the new pin goes down here. Oh, I think you did mention the primitive rug hooking. How's that going? It sounds super cool. Sounds like you're still loving it, though, which is awesome. Rise up, wise up, eyes up. That's a good line to make a tattoo. It's only sort of Hamilton adjacent, but I used to want a tattoo of, part of Lin-Manuel's, sonnet that he wrote at an awards show. The Love is Love is Love one. I love that sonnet so much. I think it would take a lot of text to make it a tattoo that makes sense. So I'm probably never gonna actually get it. But it's one of those really important poems for me. I just thought it was really powerful. Another quote that's been on my mind lately, kind of a silly source, is from the show Game Changer on YouTube, or on Dropout. I guess you can watch it elsewhere than just YouTube. If it's just for me, what if I were to get it as single or double letter cipher? That's a good thought. I could do something like that. I might have to revisit that, because it's been a while since I've really thought about that tattoo. That idea for a tattoo. But yeah, we love Game Changer in this household. It's a wonderful game show for anyone who isn't familiar with it. And the concept is that every episode is a different style of game, like game show game, and the contestants have no idea what it's going to be like until they get there. So, or not even until they get there, but until the show begins. And in the intro, the host says, what is it? The only way to learn is by playing, the only win is by learning, and the only way to begin is by beginning. And, I realize that kind of applies to the way that I approach new crafts, and really any craft. Because I'm kind of ambitious and fearless when it comes to crafting, as some of you have probably noticed. And when I encourage people to try new crafts that are intimidating to them, I encourage them to just do it, you know? Like, do a little bit of research ahead of time, watch some videos, watch some tutorials, start to wrap your head around it, but then just do it. Don't wait for any perfect moment, because the only way to learn is by playing, right? By doing. And I like the term playing instead rather than just doing, because these things should be kind of play and fun, and you should feel free to goof off and experiment, and if something doesn't go right, that's okay, you were just playing around. Thank you. I really truly believe that, though. Because people ask me all the time, oh, wasn't that so hard? That looks so difficult. And honestly, nothing feels totally difficult to me. It feels complicated sometimes, or involved, or fiddly, but not really difficult, because, I mean, I'm not worried about it. I'm just doing it. And I mess up all the time. All the time. And things more or less work out with most of those things. And the ones that don't work out, it's okay, because I was just kind of playing. This is just me having fun and enjoying myself with a new craft that is refreshing and engaging and kind of exciting and meditative, and I don't know. Through mistakes we learn. Yeah, exactly. I think the best way to learn to do a new thing is to just do it and approach it from the perspective of play, and you learn as you go. With crafts, anyway. Maybe not with, like, languages, but with crafts, absolutely. I actually, I plan to make a cross-stitch that says, the only way to learn is by playing, etc., etc. I'm gonna hang it in my craft room, so that I never forget it, that anyone who comes to craft with me knows that it's not a big deal. We're just here to play. And through play we learn. And then awesome things happen. Get these pins down here. Leave that one up for now. There's my crochet hook. This one up a little bit. Well, it's gonna be tricky to get the crochet hook through. Let's see how we do here. Not too bad. All right. See if we can get that to open back up for a second. Go. Alright, how do I want to fit these in? Let's stick this in. I should have done the edge ones first. Oh well. The only way to learn is by playing. This thread. Nice. Come on. Maybe if I go from this side. There we go. Cool. Now we tie these off. Oh, no worries, Banana. It was nice to see you. Have a good night. Alrighty, that's one leg down. Now I need how many? 5 pairs. And let's see. Quick knot. Sharing the table with Elvis and his wife and kid in the stroller while you were on lunch break was fun. That sounds pretty wild, honestly. getting a little tired, so I think I'm gonna finish this leg and call the stream good after that. I will likely be trying to stream again tomorrow. Maybe first thing in the morning, possibly in the afternoon, we'll see. Maybe late at night, I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling and when. But we're at least gonna finish this leg, which should take me another minute or so. And then I'll just have to do the branch after that. Which will take me a little bit because it's so many stitches and has so many leaves. I'm so bad at the leaves. Well, no, I'm getting better at them. But they're definitely not a strength of mine yet. You guys are so welcome. Thank you for joining me. I'm glad I had some folks to chat with. And I still need to tie everything off, so it'll be another couple of minutes, I think. Just leave them alone. I wish they would leave me alone. But no, I brought this pattern upon myself, and I'm glad, because I need to practice those little guys. Alright. Dropped my pointer. Okay. Crochet hook. You've known Ellis since your 3rd year of high school. Oh my gosh, I had no idea you guys knew each other that long. That's awesome. And then I have 3 pairs. Okay, need to fit 3 pairs in the middle. You had a vet tech together the last 2 years of high school. That's awesome. Go. I think that just leaves one pair. These guys right up here. Nice and tangled as usual. I do it to myself. Every time. There we go. I'll tie it in right there. Now we tie some knots, and I drop a bobbin. I've dropped like 3 or 4 bobbins, but I've caught every single one of them tonight. I feel like a superhero. You sent me the thing for the pin. Awesome. Thank you. together. Didn't catch that bobbin as it fell. There's bound to be one. That's okay. There's an example of me not knowing my strength, but it's okay this time, because it broke away from the knot that was already finished. So I'm not gonna worry about it. That one, however, that one's problematic. Not the worst I've dealt with, though. Yeah. Hemostat time. That should be good. These hemostats have saved my ass so many times while I've been making lace. Grab that with my fingers. Then I could really get it. There we go. No. Hang on. Okay, that should be good. I don't know if you were here for it but one time recently I snapped a thread before I tied the knot really close to the lace, and I got the hemostats out. It took me like 20 minutes at least, but I got the hemostats out and very carefully tied a teeny tiny knot and saved it. Probably the most impressive thing I've done in my entire lace making career so far. Alright. Let's see where we're at here. Bird. Technically, the bird is done. I just need to do the branch now. But that I'm gonna do tomorrow or Wednesday. Probably both tomorrow and Wednesday. They're amazing tools. You keep your trauma bag close because you never know what will come handy in crochet, cross-stitch, or quilting. Absolutely. I'm a big fan of the unexpected tools in crafts. They are sometimes the best. The absolute MVPs. But, yeah. That's gonna do it for tonight. 2.5 hours, not bad, not bad. Not my usual 4, but it's getting late. So, I don't know if there's anyone to raid. Let's see. I don't see anybody. So, we're just gonna end. But thank you everybody for joining, keeping me company. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. You have a great night too. And I will see you all in the next one, I hope. Bye-bye, and good night.